Tonight on Newsbeat, the latest on the shooting of activist Charlie Kirk. The Louisiana sun is shining extra bright. We have more on how to stay protected and how faculty are keeping campus beautiful after game day. All this and more, Wednesday Newsbeat starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to Wednesday Newsbeat. I'm Jaden Cotton.
And I'm Isaiah Kirkland.
We begin tonight with breaking news out of Utah. Founder of Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk, was killed today at Utah Valley University in Orem.
Kirk was taken to a local hospital. Social media videos of the shooting show Kirk recoiling after a shot was fired from a nearby building. He was bleeding from his neck. Authorities did detain a man, but the university says he was released and they do not have a suspect in the shooting. Videos of the shooting show Charlie Kirk recoiling after a shot rang out with blood coming from his neck. Kirk is a conservative activist and ally of President Donald Trump. He is known for his Change My Mind events, where he invites college students to debate him. Government leaders are commenting on social media with President Trump saying on Truth Social, quote, "Kirk was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania, my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife and family." Kirk was scheduled to come to LSU's campus for an event on October 27th. He is survived by his wife and 2 young kids. This is a developing story, and our thoughts are with his family. Gracie Giat is in the studio with LSU College Republican spokesperson Sierra Sterling.
That's right, guys. We are joined with Sierra Sterling with College Republicans. Sierra, this is breaking news. We just found this out about an hour ago. What are your general reactions and thoughts to this?
This is shocking news. It's heartbreaking. Charlie Kirk was an inspiration to patriots across America. It's just tragic and devastating news. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, his wife, and his kids.
Yeah, and Charlie Kirk was supposed to be here in October to speak with students, and this happened on a college campus in Utah. So tell me, in your opinion, what does this do for safety on college campuses and when it comes to guest speakers and having things like that?
I think it's going to become a hot topic. I think it's going to become debated a lot. It's definitely a scary situation, not only for guest speakers who could come, but also the students and faculty on campus.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining me so last minute. We know y'all are probably very busy right now. Obviously, our thoughts and prayers are with Charlie Kirk's family. But for right now, we're going to send it back to the desk.
Speaker Mike Johnson called for a moment of silence on the House floor following Kirk's shooting. Speaker Johnson called the shooting detestable while speaking to reporters this afternoon.
I'm just going to state the obvious here. This is detestable, what's happened. Political violence has become all too common in American society, and this is not who we are. It violates the core principles of our country, our Judeo-Christian heritage, our civil society, our American way of life, and it must stop. We need every political figure, we need everyone who has a platform to say this loudly and clearly. We can settle disagreements and disputes in a civil manner, and political violence must be called out, and it has to stop.
A 79-year-old man accused of taking pictures under a 15-year-old skirt at the LSU bookstore has been arrested. John Burgess was arrested after LSU police responded to the LSU Barnes & Nobles following a complaint that a man was taking photos under customers' skirts. A 15-year-old confronted Burgess and had him delete photos of her from his phone. Burgess told police he was taking pictures to show his wife the difference in attire from when they were in college. Burgess was arrested and charged with voyeurism.
September is Suicide Prevention Month, and today is World Suicide Prevention Day. A reminder that life matters and no one has to struggle alone. Suicide affects friends, communities, and people every day. Roughly 1,100 people die by suicide every day, and it is the second leading cause of death amongst college students. Behind those numbers are classmates, teammates, and friends, people who should have had the chance to write their story. Let this day and month break this silence about mental health and remind ourselves that that our lives always have brighter days ahead. If you or anyone you know is struggling with mental health, we urge you to speak up. Death by suicide is the second leading cause of death amongst college students.
For students on campus, 24-hour support is available through LSU at 225-924-5781. And for any and everyone struggling, dial the National Crisis Lifeline at 988 for 24-hour mental and emotional support. Well, Jaden, despite the cooler mornings we've had the last few days, I don't know, I'm still feeling that Louisiana heat.
Definitely, Isaiah, me too. And today, you know what? I went out to find why Louisiana's breaking records and how it's affecting Louisiana residents and LSU students. Bringing some of the highest heat index levels the state has ever seen. In July, Louisiana peaked at 114 degrees on the heat index with at least 3 heat advisories and a heat wave. And the heat didn't just cool off with changing seasons. It sizzled right into the fall semester.
So as we put more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, it traps heat. And so the Earth's temperature has increased overall by about 1.2, 1.3 degrees Celsius over the 20th century average. So most of the world has gotten warmer.
Combining the heat with Louisiana humidity made conditions even more dangerous.
The humidity makes everything more miserable, right? So the additional heat allows the atmosphere to hold more water, and so that makes it even more humid. So, and then that makes it difficult for us to shed heat to the environment. So humans have to release heat to the environment, and if we can't do that, we overheat and die.
The heat has made it necessary for LSU students to rely on shaded areas and air conditioning in buildings across campus. But a growing number of students have reported broken or malfunctioning air conditions in dorms and classrooms alike.
Virginia West Williams Hall, I think the name is, and that's where I take my chem class, and every single time I go upstairs, like the air, like I feel like immediately gets cut off. It's very humid, it's very sweaty in that building. I feel like there's no air circulation whatsoever.
As the heat continues to challenge the campus, students are calling for swift solutions to keep everyone safe and comfortable. For Tiger TV, I'm Jaden Cotton. As you walk across campus during the last stretch of summer, be sure to stay hydrated and cut across buildings to keep yourself cool on the way to class.
New Cherry Bomb
Next
Coffee
at
trailer
5,
from West Chime Street, where
businesses
Highland Coffees
battling
has
to
resided
brew.
for 35 years.
How an LSU landmark and a hot new attraction are disputing over turf and how it may shake up the coffee game on campus.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love. Love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
This past Saturday, LSU welcomed back football in Death Valley, and that can only mean one thing: tailgating.
However, experts are asking the Tiger faithful to be mindful of the environmental impact tailgating can have. According to LSU's head of landscaping services, 50 to 70 tons of trash is left out on game day, which can have lasting effects on the environment, such as contaminating water sources and spreading microplastics into the soil. The LSU facility services have created a game plan, working months in advance to host an average of 150,000 people per game. Collaborating with the athletic department and sustainability services, the team ensures that the campus gets back to the pristine condition it was in before the game. But it does not stop there. Volunteer groups like Keep Tigertown Beautiful extend the care to the rest of the city with weekly volunteer cleanups to keep Baton Rouge glowing.
Chime Street, just across from LSU's Pleasant Hall, students have 2 choices in coffee shops, and they're only a few feet apart.
In June 2025, a petition started to move the new Cherry Bomb Coffee trailer from West Chime Street, where Highland Coffees has resided for 35 years. Originally opening in Madisonville, Cherry Bomb Coffee moved to Baton Rouge after working various catering jobs near LSU.
Guaranteed, every time we go on out there with one of our coffee carts, someone has told us you should open a shop here, and we really took it to heart and decided to put a shop near LSU.
Noel McLean acknowledges the petition and respects the Highland customers who agree with it. But he also said that only the city of Baton Rouge could make him relocate. Clark Cadzo, the owner of Highland Coffees, released this statement regarding his position on the matter. While Cherry Bomb Coffee is new and fresh to the community, Highland Coffees has historical value on West Chime Street. For now, both coffee businesses remain only 150 feet apart, and they both intend on staying put.
We know we've been called to come and serve in Baton Rouge, and we love the North Gates area, and that's where we want to be.
For Tiger TV, I'm Catherine Sherritt.
If you'd like to support the Highland Coffee's petition, you can visit change.org. Next at 5, one sweet treat that's sweeping the nation. We'll look at how a new spin on chocolate is making waves in Baton Rouge, and we even might give it a try.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
Welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Gracie Giat. A new dessert trend has taken the internet by storm. At first glance, it may seem like any other chocolate bar, but this Middle Eastern treat has become a global dessert sensation with its rich flavor, a unique texture, inspiring many Baton Rouge businesses to take part in the trend. All right. Hidden Gem in Dubai has now become a worldwide dessert phenomenon that's getting a lot of online attention.
It grew out of Dubai quick because, Dubai has a lot of tourists. They want to have it in different places. So no one really knows how it started. It just, all of a sudden, Dubai chocolate.
Save More Market is known for keeping the latest viral products on their shelves. And when Dubai chocolate started trending, they listened to the customers.
Our friends actually produce it in New Orleans. So everybody's been telling us to bring it to Baton Rouge and why isn't it in Baton Rouge and stuff like that. And one day I just, I called them, I told them, prepare me like 100 pieces, and I'm going to come and pick it up.
Pistachio and Belgium chocolate.
But for dessert shops like Bonjour, they put their own twist on the trend, crafting their own versions of a Dubai chocolate dessert.
We start posting our social media, TikTok, Instagram. We have a lot of people coming and show you the video. They say, I want that. They don't even know the name of it or how it tastes, but they ask, I want that, I want that.
Even without knowing the taste, customers are leaving obsessed with these delicious treats that satisfy their sweet tooth. I even got the chance to make my own customer favorite Dubai chocolate strawberry cup. How many of these do y'all make a day, do y'all think?
A lot.
A lot. So what makes it so special?
And a lot of people, they like the crunch of it and the pistachio paste on that give the whole thing, give a rich flavor of pistachio.
Yeah. Bringing new creations and new customers, the Dubai Chocolate Bar certainly has a sweet success story. I had the chance to try it, and it was delicious. I recommend y'all try it too sometime.
Thank you, Gracie. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight's Newsbeat.
To stay up to date on LSU news and sports, be sure to follow all of our socials at LSU Tiger TV.
And tune in to our shows every Monday through Thursday, live at 5. For Tiger TV, I'm Gracie Giat.
I'm Jaden Cotton.
And I'm Isaiah Kirkland. Have a great night.